Hey there, this is Jerry Sheen with Pioneer Counseling. I'm going to take a little bit of your time and go through some books that I have found helpful as a licensed professional counselor here in Missouri. So let's dive right into it and take a look at a few of these books.
Now, if you're a clinician, you've probably already reviewed these or gone through them during your university or college studies, but I want to hit on a few that really stick out to me and I still use on a daily basis. Now, most of these you'll notice are like textbook college, you know, texts or books, but I want to hit on a few of these and to kind of let you know which ones have really impacted me or have been helpful. So let me go backwards here just a little bit and start you off at the bottom. Um, so you can see here effective apology. That one's a really good one. Kind of breaks down the steps for providing a sincere or genuine or authentic type of apology, very methodical approach, and why that's important. A lot of places have kind of a breakdown, a lot of practices or therapists have a breakdown step by step of how to bring in a genuine sense of authenticity into an apology. The next one up there at the top, you can see Kotler's on being a therapist. When I read this for the first time in college, I really did not like this book, but over time it really grew on me. It gives, just kind of a perspective from a therapist or new therapist, gives some case studies or scenarios. And over time, it's really kind of opened my eyes to look at things differently, but not when I first read it, not when I was brand new to the counseling field. Biblical counseling in the church, motivational interviewing here at the bottom, uh, Encyclopedia of Counseling. Everybody knows the big purple book. It's super helpful. The one on the top there that I want to look at is the New Rebellion. This was handed to me a long time ago, but it is a sort of historical approach. It gives some historical figures, some Christian historical figures, and it gives some insights and perspectives for clients to consider if they're of that faith. These books here, the red ones, I actually found a long time ago in when I was in my undergrad, um, and I've just kind of clung on to them. They're very old, but they give a lot of really great insight into these different topics: theology, ministry, helping the alcoholic, group counseling. These are very, very old, but still ring true to this day. Now, this set here, we all know the DSM-5. I mean, we should all have that pretty accessible on hand to look through different diagnoses and symptomologies to make sure that our clients meet criteria for the different diagnoses that are in there. Love and Logic is one that I use often with teens and children and parents. It does come with a workbook. A workbook has come in very handy. Let's see what else we got here. The Book of Virtues. I use this with with kids and some adults. Often, when kids have experienced neglect, immense neglect or abuse, they wouldn't have had that experience of being read stories or kind of looking at things from a narrative lens. And so, pulling out different virtues, giving different accounts or stories in a very childlike way has been very, very helpful. Christian counseling is a good one, different topics on counseling from a Christian perspective. Let's see here. I've also got some honorable mentions here: The Confessions of St. Augustine, and of course, Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. And I've got my own published works if you're ever interested. I've got a workbook for couples and marriages, parenting workbook, an anger reflection workbook, a trauma treatment planner, a couple of children's books on social anxiety and grief and loss, and then my own book on the counseling industry or reflections called The People's Children: Mending Values and Community. So that's all I've got for you today. Would love for you to check out any of these or to share what you've been reading lately. Have a good one.